Welcome back to Z Coins. Today, we're diving into an exciting topic that could turn your spare change into a small fortune. Yes, we're talking about the 1980 Lincoln 1-cent penny that's recently been valued at an astonishing $90,000. That's right, folks, this seemingly ordinary penny has taken the coin world by storm. But why is this particular penny worth so much? Stick around as we unravel the mystery behind its extraordinary value. First, let's talk about what makes this penny so special. The 1980 Lincoln penny was minted in Denver, and typically it's not worth much, usually only a few cents. However, a small number of these pennies have something truly unique, a rare error. The specific error we're talking about is known as a double die obverse. This occurs when the coin's die used for striking the penny has a misalignment or doubling, which results in a noticeable doubling effect on the design elements, like the date, the letters, or even Lincoln's portrait. How can you identify one of these valuable coins in your collection? Look closely at the date on your penny. If you notice a doubling effect where the numbers or letters appear split or blurred, you might just have a treasure on your hands. To fetch top dollar, these pennies must be in excellent condition. Grading is crucial, and pennies with higher grades and clear, dramatic errors can reach up to $90,000 or even more. If you think you might have one of these rare pennies, it's important to handle it carefully and consider getting it professionally graded by a reputable service. Proper storage is also key. Use protective holders to keep your coin in pristine condition. To help us understand more about the value and rarity, we're here with Expert's Name, a renowned coin collector. Expert's Name, what can you tell us about the current market for these 1980 Lincoln pennies? So, there you have it. The 1980 Lincoln penny might seem like a common piece of change, but if you're lucky enough to find one with the double die error, you could be looking at a small fortune. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more amazing coin finds and tips. And let us know in the comments if you've ever found a rare coin in your collection. We've got an incredible story about a seemingly ordinary coin with a value that might just blow your mind. We're diving into the fascinating world of the 2003 Lincoln 1-cent penny, a coin that's currently worth a jaw-dropping $40,000. Is your penny hiding in your change jar worth a fortune? Stick around to find out. Let's start by taking a closer look at the 2003 Lincoln penny. At first glance, it might seem like just another modern cent, but there's more to this coin than meets the eye. This penny was minted in Denver, and it carries the familiar Lincoln design by Victor David Brenner. The 2003 penny features the standard obverse with President Abraham Lincoln and the reverse with the Lincoln Memorial. However, what makes this penny so special is its rarity and the unique error that sets it apart from other coins. The key to the 2003 penny's high value is a rare mint error. In some cases, this penny has a noticeable doubling effect on the inscriptions and designs. This error, known as double die obverse, occurs when the coin is struck by the die more than once, resulting in a misalignment. Collectors and numismatists are always on the lookout for these rare errors. The 2003 double die obverse penny stands out because of its distinctive doubling on phrases like, "In God we trust," and "Liberty." Finding one of these pennies in mint condition can be like finding a needle in a haystack. So, how does a 2003 Lincoln penny become worth $40,000? Well, it's all about rarity and demand. Only a few of these error coins are known to exist, and collectors are willing to pay top dollar for them. The value can fluctuate based on the coin's condition, the severity of the error, and the current market trends. If you think you might have one of these rare pennies, it's essential to have it properly graded and authenticated by a professional. That way, you can be sure of its value and condition before selling or keeping it in your collection. Wondering if your 2003 Lincoln penny is worth a fortune? Here's how to check. Look closely at the inscriptions and Lincoln's profile for any signs of doubling. Point 2. Use a magnifier *. A magnifying glass or loupe can help you spot subtle errors. Point 3. Compared to images *. Use online resources to compare your penny with high-resolution images of known error coins. Point 4. Consult a professional * for a definitive answer. Have your coin evaluated by a reputable numismatist. Know that a simple 1995 Lincoln penny could be worth a staggering $85,000? That's right. Stick around to find out why and how you might have one of these valuable coins in your pocket right now. First, let's dive into the history. The 1995 Lincoln penny was part of the regular penny production by the U.S. Mint. But what makes this particular coin so special? It all comes down to a rare minting error. Minting errors can happen for various reasons, but the 1995 Lincoln penny is famous for its double die error. This means that the coin's design was accidentally struck twice, creating a doubled image on one or both sides of the coin. Now, how can you tell if you have one of these rare coins? The key is to look for doubling in specific areas, like the date, the word liberty, and the phrase "In God We Trust." If you notice a clear doubling effect, you might have hit the jackpot. Here's a tip: use a magnifying glass or a high-resolution camera to get a better look. The details can be quite subtle. So, how much is this coin actually worth? As of now, a 1995 Lincoln penny with a clear double die error can fetch up to $85,000 at auction. The value can vary depending on the coin's condition and the sharpness of the error. Collectors and investors are always on the lookout for these rare finds. It's incredible to think that something so small could be worth so much. This value comes from the coin's rarity and the high demand among collectors. Found a penny that looks like it might be the one? Here are your next steps. 1. Verify the error. Have your coin authenticated by a professional coin grading service. 2. Assess condition. The value depends on the coin's condition, so get it graded. 3. Find the right buyer. Consider selling it through reputable auction houses or coin dealers specializing in rare coins. Remember, authentication and grading are crucial steps to ensure you get the best value for your rare find. Who knew a penny could be worth thousands? So check your change, you might be sitting on a fortune. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more amazing coin discoveries. Have any rare coins of your own? Drop a comment below, and let's talk about it. We're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting and uncovering why this 1994 Lincoln penny is so valuable. Welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss any of our exciting coin collecting adventures. Today, we're talking about the 1994 Lincoln penny, an ordinary coin with an extraordinary story. The 1994 Lincoln penny might look like any other penny in your pocket, but a few rare specimens have sold for a staggering $80,000. So, what makes these pennies so special? Let's break it down. First, a bit of history. The Lincoln penny, designed by Victor David Brenner, has been in circulation since 1909. The 1994 penny was part of the regular production run, but some coins were struck with errors that make them incredibly valuable. The key to the value lies in a minting error. These valuable 1994 pennies have a double die obverse, meaning the image on the front was struck twice. This results in noticeable doubling in areas like Lincoln's ear, the date, or the motto "In God We Trust." So, how can you spot this error? Grab a magnifying glass and carefully examine your 1994 pennies. Look for doubling in the details. If you spot it, you might be holding a small fortune in your hand. Now, let's talk about value. The market for rare coins can be volatile, but the 1994 double die penny has seen sales reaching up to $80,000 at auction. Condition is key, with coins in mint state fetching the highest prices. If you're lucky enough to find one of these rare pennies, you'll want to have it authenticated and graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. This will help you get the best price when you decide to sell. We have an incredibly fascinating topic for you. We're diving into the world of rare coins, and specifically, a 1994 Lincoln 1-cent penny that's currently valued at an astounding $75,000. Quick flash to the title screen with bold text. The 1994 Lincoln penny, a $75,000 treasure. Hey there, fellow collectors. I'm your name, and today we're exploring one of the most remarkable finds in recent coin collecting history. The 1994 Lincoln 1-cent penny. This isn't just any penny, It's a rare gem that has captured the attention of collectors worldwide. But what makes this penny so special? And why is it worth $75,000? Let's find out. The Lincoln cent has been a staple of American currency since 1909, featuring the iconic profile of Abraham Lincoln. The 1994 D penny was minted in Denver, as indicated by the D mint mark. While most of these pennies are common and worth just a cent, a few exceptional ones have turned out to be worth a fortune. The D indicates it was minted in Denver. The value skyrockets for those in pristine, uncirculated condition. Rare errors or unique features can dramatically increase its value. So, why is this particular penny worth $75,000? It's all about rarity and demand. Only a few of these coins are known to exist in such flawless condition. Collectors and investors are always on the lookout for unique and rare pieces, which drives up the price. This specific 1994 D penny is one of the finest known examples, making it extremely desirable. The current market value of $75,000 reflects its scarcity, condition, and the fierce competition among collectors to own such a rare piece of numismatic history. If you're a collector, here are some tips to help you potentially find and preserve such valuable coins. And remember, always keep an eye out for unique features or errors. You never know when you might stumble upon a hidden treasure. We have an incredible story for you about a seemingly ordinary penny that has made waves in the numismatic world. That's right, we're talking about the 1988 no-mint mark Lincoln penny that's currently worth a whopping $65,000. So, grab your magnifying glasses and let's explore this treasure in your pocket change. First things first, let's talk about the basics. The 1988 Lincoln penny, also known as the Lincoln Memorial Cent, was widely circulated. Most of these pennies were minted in Philadelphia and, as such, do not carry a mint mark. At first glance, it's just another penny. However, not all pennies are created equal. The key to the 1988 no-mint mark penny's value lies in its unique characteristics and the condition in which it is found. To understand why this particular penny is so special, we need to delve into a bit of history and numismatic detail. The Lincoln Memorial Cent was introduced in 1959 to replace the earlier wheat cent design. The 1988 penny was part of the series, featuring Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. Pennies from Philadelphia typically don't have a mint mark, whereas those from Denver carry a D, and those from San Francisco carry an S. In 1988, millions of pennies were minted, but only a handful ended up being unique. One of the most important aspects of coin collecting is understanding how minting errors can significantly increase a coin's value. So, what makes this penny worth $65,000? The answer lies in a rare and unusual minting error. This particular 1988 penny features a reverse design intended for the 1989 pennies. This error is known as the wide AM variety, where the letters A and M in America on the reverse are spaced farther apart than usual. Finding a 1988 penny with the 1989 reverse design is incredibly rare. It's a classic case of a transitional error, where coins minted during the transition from one design to another carry elements of both. This type of error is highly sought after by collectors. Now, you might be wondering, how can I tell if I have one of these valuable pennies? It's all in the details. Let's break down what you need to look for. Make sure the penny is dated 1988. Look closely at the America inscription on the reverse. The key is the spacing between the letters A and M. If they are farther apart, you might have a wide AM variety. To be certain, you'll need a good magnifying glass or a microscope to clearly see the spacing. Now, let's talk money. Why is this penny worth $65,000? The value of any coin is determined by its rarity, demand, and condition. The 1988 wide AM penny ticks all these boxes. There are very few known examples, making it incredibly rare. Additionally, collectors are always on the lookout for unique error coins, driving up the demand. In recent years, these pennies have fetched high prices at auctions. One of the most notable sales was when a pristine example of the 1988 no-mint mark wide AM penny sold for $65,000. Prices can vary based on the condition of the coin, but even circulated examples can be worth thousands. If you think you have one of these rare pennies, what should you do next? Here are some steps to consider. 1. Have your coin authenticated and graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. 2. Look up recent sales to understand the market value. 3. Decide whether to sell it at auction, through a dealer, or online platforms. 4. Handle your coin with care to maintain its value. And there you have it. The 1988 no mint mark Lincoln penny might just be one of the most valuable coins you can find in your pocket change. Remember, the key to coin collecting is always in the details, so keep your eyes peeled and your magnifying glass handy. Who knows? You might be sitting on a small fortune. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more fascinating stories from the world of numismatics. Have you ever found a rare coin? Let us know in the comments below. Happy collecting! We have an exciting and rare discovery to talk about, the 1985 no mint mark Lincoln penny that's taking the coin collecting world by storm. And guess what? It's currently valued at a whopping $60,000. Yes, you heard that right. So buckle up and let's explore why this seemingly ordinary penny is worth a fortune. First things first, let's talk about the 1985 Lincoln penny itself. The Lincoln cent, also known as the Lincoln penny, has been a staple of American currency since 1909, featuring the iconic portrait of President Abraham Lincoln. But what's special about the 1985 penny, and why is it making headlines? Typically, coins minted in the United States bear a mint mark indicating where they were produced. For instance, you'll often see D for Denver, S for San Francisco, and P for Philadelphia. However, in 1985, some Lincoln pennies were struck without any mint mark at all. The absence of a mint mark on a 1985 Lincoln penny indicates it was minted in Philadelphia. But here's the kicker. While millions of pennies were minted in Philadelphia that year, only a tiny fraction of them were struck without the mint mark, making these no mint mark pennies incredibly rare and highly sought after by collectors. So, why did this happen? Theories abound. Some suggest it was a simple error at the mint, a mistake that slipped through the cracks. Others believe it might have been an intentional act by a mint employee. Regardless of how it happened, the result is a numismatic gem that's worth a small fortune today. But how does a seemingly ordinary penny become worth $60,000? The answer lies in its rarity, demand, and condition. The coin's value is driven by its scarcity. Only a few of these era coins were produced. Combine that with the high demand from collectors and investors, and you've got a recipe for a valuable coin. Condition plays a crucial role in determining a coin's value. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect, uncirculated coin. A 1985 no mint mark Lincoln penny in mint state, especially those graded MS65 or higher, can fetch top dollar at auctions. The 1985 no mint mark Lincoln penny is a fantastic example of how errors can create desirability in the coin market. It's a perfect storm of rarity and intrigue, making it a must-have for serious collectors. If you come across one in great condition, you're looking at a significant payday. The coin collecting community is buzzing with excitement over these rare pennies. Collectors are scouring their collections, hoping to find one of these elusive coins. And with the current market value soaring to $60,000, it's easy to see why. So, how can you tell if you have one of these rare pennies? Here's what to look for. 1. Check the area below the date on the front of the coin. If there's no mint mark, that's a good sign. 2. Make sure the coin is from 1985. 3. The better the condition, the higher the value. Look for coins with minimal wear and clear details. If you think you've found a 1985 no mint mark Lincoln penny, it's worth getting it authenticated and graded by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. This can help determine its true value and potentially increase its market price. And there you have it, folks. The incredible story of the 1985 no mint mark Lincoln penny, a tiny coin with a huge value. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare coins and collectibles, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. We're diving into the fascinating world of 1983 no-mint mark Lincoln pennies. Believe it or not, some of these pennies are worth an astounding $55,000. Yes, you heard that right, $55,000 for a penny. Let's explore why these coins are so valuable and what makes them special. First, let's take a closer look at the 1983 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. At first glance, it might look like an ordinary penny, but there's much more to it than meets the eye. To understand the value of these pennies, we need to delve into a bit of history. In 1982, the U.S. Mint transitioned from making pennies out of 95% copper to a cheaper copper-plated zinc composition. This change was due to rising copper prices. However, during the transition period, a few errors occurred, leading to the creation of some very special coins in 1983. Before 1982, pennies were made of 95% copper and 5% zinc, which made them relatively heavy. After the transition, the new pennies were made of a zinc core with a thin copper coating, making them lighter. But here's where it gets interesting. In 1983, a few pennies were mistakenly struck on the old copper planchets instead of the new zinc ones. These rare 1983 copper pennies are significantly heavier, weighing about 3.11 grams compared to the standard 2.5 grams for zinc pennies. This weight difference is one of the key ways to identify a potentially valuable 1983 copper penny. So, if you have a 1983 penny and you want to check if it's made of copper, the first thing you should do is weigh it. If it weighs around 3.11 grams, you might have struck gold, well, copper in this case. Now, you might be wondering about the no mint mark part. In 1983, the Philadelphia Mint produced pennies without any mint marks, which is why these rare pennies don't have a mint mark on them. But remember, not all no-mint mark pennies from 1983 are valuable. Only those struck on the copper planchets hold significant value. Alright, let's talk numbers. Why are these pennies worth so much? Well, their rarity is a major factor. Only a few of these rare coins exist, making them highly sought after by collectors. In fact, one of these 1983 no-mint mark copper pennies was sold at an auction for an incredible $55,000. These coins are a prime example of how a small error at the mint can turn an ordinary coin into a collector's dream. But the value isn't just in the rarity, it's also in the condition of the coin. Coins in mint state, or with high grades, can fetch higher prices. So, if you find a 1983 copper penny in your collection, get it authenticated and graded by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. Authentication and grading can make a significant difference in determining the true value of your coin. A coin graded MS65 or higher is considered to be in mint state and can significantly increase the coin's market value. To wrap things up, the 1983 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is a fascinating and valuable piece of numismatic history. If you have a 1983 penny, take a moment to weigh it. You might just have a hidden treasure in your hands. Thanks for joining us on this coin journey today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your fellow coin enthusiasts, and let us know in the comments if you've ever found any rare pennies in your collection. Don't forget to subscribe for more awesome content. Happy hunting, and may you find some valuable treasures in your change jar. We're diving deep into the fascinating world of the 1977 no-mint mark Lincoln pennies. Yes, you've heard that right. These seemingly ordinary pennies can be worth a small fortune. So, stick around to learn why these coins are so special and how much they could be worth today. First, let's take a trip down memory lane. The 1977 Lincoln penny is part of the Lincoln cent series, which was introduced in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln cent replaced the Indian head cent, and it quickly became a staple of American currency. In 1977, the U.S. Mint produced billions of pennies. The pennies minted in Philadelphia didn't carry a mint mark, unlike their counterparts from Denver, marked with a D, and San Francisco, marked with an S. This is why you'll often see these coins referred to as no-mint mark pennies. So, what makes the 1977 no-mint mark penny stand out? Typically, A 1977 penny is worth face value, but in certain conditions, they can be worth a lot more. The key factor here is the coin's condition and grade. Coins that are in pristine condition, often referred to as uncirculated or mint state, can fetch a high price among collectors. One particular 1977 no-mint mark penny made headlines when it sold for an astonishing $50,000. This was no ordinary penny. It was a top-grade example, graded MS67+ by the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS. Coins of this quality are incredibly rare and highly sought after. Now, let's talk about grading and authentication. The value of a coin is heavily influenced by its grade, which is a measure of its condition. Grading ranges from poor P1 to perfect mint state, MS70. Most 1977 pennies you'll come across are likely in circulated condition, meaning they've been used in everyday transactions and show signs of wear. If you think you have a valuable penny, it's worth getting it professionally graded. Services like PCGS or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, can provide an official grade and authenticate the coin. This not only verifies its condition but also significantly boosts its market value. As of now, the market for rare coins is thriving. Collectors are always on the lookout for high-grade, unique coins, and the 1977 no-mint mark penny is no exception. While not every 1977 penny will be worth $50,000, even coins in slightly lower grades can be quite valuable. If you're looking to sell, there are several avenues you can explore. Online auction sites like eBay and Heritage Auctions are popular platforms. Additionally, coin shows and local coin dealers can provide opportunities to sell your coins. Remember, having a professional grade and authenticate your coin can make a significant difference in the final sale price. For those of you looking to start or expand your collection, here are a few tips. 1. Always aim for the best possible condition. Store your coins in protective holders to prevent damage. 2. The more you know about coins and their history, the better decisions you'll make. 3. Join coin clubs or online forums to learn from fellow enthusiasts and stay updated on market trends. 4. Collecting coins can be a long-term investment. Prices can fluctuate, so it's essential to stay patient and make informed decisions. We're diving deep into the fascinating world of the 1977 no-mint mark Lincoln pennies. Yes, you've heard that right. These seemingly ordinary pennies can be worth a small fortune. So, stick around to learn why these coins are so special and how much they could be worth today. First, let's take a trip down memory lane. The 1977 Lincoln penny is part of the Lincoln cent series, which was introduced in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln cent replaced the Indian head cent, and it quickly became a staple of American currency. In 1977, the U.S. Mint produced billions of pennies. The pennies minted in Philadelphia didn't carry a mint mark, unlike their counterparts from Denver, marked with a D, and San Francisco, marked with an S. This is why you'll often see these coins referred to as no-mint mark pennies. So, what makes the 1977 no-mint mark penny stand out? Typically, a 1977 penny is worth face value, but in certain conditions, they can be worth a lot more. The key factor here is the coin's condition and grade. Coins that are in pristine condition, often referred to as uncirculated or mint state, can fetch a high price among collectors. One particular 1977 no-mint mark penny made headlines when it sold for an astonishing $50,000. This was no ordinary penny. It was a top-grade example, graded MS67+ by the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS. Coins of this quality are incredibly rare and highly sought after. Now, let's talk about grading and authentication. The value of a coin is heavily influenced by its grade, which is a measure of its condition. Grading ranges from poor P1 to perfect mint state, MS70. Most 1977 pennies you'll come across are likely in circulated condition, meaning they've been used in everyday transactions and show signs of wear. If you think you have a valuable penny, it's worth getting it professionally graded. Services like PCGS or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, can provide an official grade and authenticate the coin. This not only verifies its condition but also significantly boosts its market value. As of now, the market for rare coins is thriving. Collectors are always on the lookout for high-grade, unique coins, and the 1977 no-mint mark penny is no exception. While not every 1977 penny will be worth $50,000, even coins in slightly lower grades can be quite valuable. If you're looking to sell, there are several avenues you can explore. Online auction sites like eBay and Heritage Auctions are popular platforms. Additionally, coin shows and local coin dealers can provide opportunities to sell your coins. Remember, having a professional grade and authenticate your coin can make a significant difference in the final sale price. For those of you looking to start or expand your collection, here are a few tips. 1. Always aim for the best possible condition. Store your coins in protective holders to prevent damage. 2. The more you know about coins and their history, the better decisions you'll make. 3. Join coin clubs or online forums to learn from fellow enthusiasts and stay updated on market trends. 4. Collecting coins can be a long-term investment. Prices can fluctuate, so it's essential to stay patient and make informed decisions. We have an exciting topic that has been generating a lot of buzz: the 1973 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. Could it really be worth a staggering $58,000? Let's find out. The Lincoln penny, also known as the Lincoln cent, has been a staple of American currency since it was first minted in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. But what makes the 1973 no-mint mark Lincoln penny so special? First, let's take a brief trip down memory lane to understand the history of the Lincoln penny. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the obverse features the iconic profile of President Abraham Lincoln. The reverse originally showcased 2 wheat ears, but this design was replaced in 1959 with the Lincoln Memorial to celebrate the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. The penny has undergone several design changes and minting variations over the years, with some versions becoming highly sought after by collectors. Now, let's zero in on the 1973 no-mint mark penny. In 1973, pennies were minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Coins minted in Denver and San Francisco bear the D and S mint marks respectively, while those from Philadelphia traditionally have no mint mark. What makes the 1973 no mint mark penny interesting is that it was minted in Philadelphia, where the absence of a mint mark is standard. So why the hype? The value of any coin, including the 1973 no mint mark penny, hinges on 2 main factors: rarity and condition. While the 1973 no-mint mark penny isn't rare in itself, billions were minted. What sets certain coins apart is their condition. Coins are graded on a scale from poor P1 to perfect mint state, MS70. A 1973 no-mint mark penny in average condition might only be worth its face value, but one in pristine, uncirculated condition can be worth significantly more. Here's where it gets exciting. Certain 1973 no-mint mark pennies in top-notch condition have fetched high prices at auctions. While the $58,000 figure might sound sensational, it's important to note that such a high price would be for a penny in exceptional, flawless condition, likely graded MS67 or higher. For example, a 1973 no-mint mark penny in mint state with a high grade could potentially reach thousands of dollars, especially if it has unique characteristics, like a striking error or exceptional luster. So, how can you determine if your 1973 no-mint mark penny is worth a small fortune? Here are a few steps. 1. Check the condition *. Look for signs of wear. A coin in mint condition will have no scratches, marks, or discoloration. 2. Get it graded *. Professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can provide an official grade, which is crucial for determining market value. 3. Look for errors *. Coins with minting errors, like double strikes or off-centers, can be particularly valuable. Once graded, you can research recent auction results to get an idea of the current market value for your coin. Online platforms, auction houses, and coin collecting forums are great resources for this. As of now, a typical 1973 no-mint mark penny in circulated condition is worth between 2 cents and 10 cents. However, those in mint state can be worth considerably more. While the top-grade examples might not always reach $58,000, they can still command impressive prices. For instance, a 1973 no-mint mark penny graded MS-65 might sell for around $10 to $15, whereas an MS-67 could fetch several $100s or more. To wrap things up, while the 1973 no-mint mark Lincoln penny isn't typically worth $58,000, it's a fascinating coin with potential value for those in exceptional condition. If you have a 1973 penny, it's worth taking a closer look to see if it might be one of those rare gems. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the 1973 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest content. Happy collecting, and may you find some treasures in your pocket change.